Welcome to another exciting episode of Ricans of Wrestling.
Whoa. Don't forget the gringo, man.
I'm Jose.
And I'm Rico.
And I'm Peck.
And tonight we're bringing you tonight's Raw recap. The Raw before WrestleMania.
Go home,
big
bro.
Mania 32 this Sunday.
6 days.
So in
Something.
6 days,
Are you
we
excited?
shall witness the show
you should
of
be
Immortals.
stoked.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking the button down in that corner there. Also, like our Facebook page. Follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Ricans of Wrestling. Make sure you leave a comment down. We're working on various things. This Friday, we're going to be shooting our crossover episode with the Beard and the Mole. So shout out to Gio and Xavier from the Beard and the Mole. You guys will be getting a nice little treat there, crossover episode with those guys.
Hilarious.
Those
guys.
I feel like I need to grow it out, like to get there. I mean, we're talking about beard and bowl, dude. I mean, you guys are already there. I mean,
yeah, but I always keep
that shit yesterday, bro.
Well, don't forget, we're the official YouTube and Facebook show.
Yep.
Wrestling News Source.
WrestlingNewsSource.com.
W.
So shout out to Ben, who's out in Dallas tonight.
Oh,
So
jealous, bro.
He's going to be out there covering WrestleMania
The whole
in
week,
person
right?
at Access,
The whole week, man.
Takeover, Hall of Fame,
Give me an autograph.
WrestleMania, and Raw. So he's got a busy week. So shout out to you, Ben.
Have fun, man.
So
You
we'll talk to
lucky
you when you
son
get
of a
back.
bee. You
So for
lucky son of a
now,
Ben.
we're going to kick it off with the Raw recap. So it was a busy night tonight.
Dude.
It was an interesting night, just because, first of all, Raw opened up with The Undertaker.
Do you still get chills
Dude.
on the music?
I get chills, but what I really liked about it was they really didn't say anything. So I was like, oh, okay, well, nice little open to
Yeah,
not the
to
whole
Monday
eight.
Night Run. No, yeah.
Undertaker's going to be
Yeah,
opening.
He's gonna
exactly.
be here. He's gonna
No.
be here.
Yeah, so
Let it be organic. Like
So it was nice. So, one thing that The Undertaker said was that this WrestleMania will not be his last WrestleMania.
Whoa.
Those were his words verbatim. He was talking about WrestleMania is his yard. Hell in a Cell.
It's his house.
is his house. Vowing that he's gonna take Shane McMahon out. But then Shane McMahon came in, interrupted The Undertaker.
Here comes the money.
All right.
Here we go.
And, Shane McMahon defended himself in there. He's like, listen, I'm going to come. everything that I have cooped up, I'm laying it all on the
I
line.
mean, why wouldn't you?
fighting to win.
But
You're
then-
going against the big dog in the yard.
Yeah. But then
Basically.
The Undertaker said, as soon as you were born, you've been Vince's bitch since the day you were born.
It was funny, but it was just like, dude, he already hit you. You can't one up him with another bitch. You know what I mean?
I know you want to win mine.
So then Shane McMahon...
I wear this leather because I am rubber and you are glue.
So then Shane started, doing an unrelenting attack on The Undertaker, hitting him with a bunch of combos in
Dude.
the midsection, up and down.
Dude, dropping him
And
Quick
then
hands.
Went outside the ring and went to the announcer's table. Then they started ripping apart the announcer's table. Then Shane McMahon knocked Undertaker a couple of good times
Shit,
with the
stiff
TV monitor.
Oh, did you see the stiff jab
and then
before?
boom, a stiff jab right on the eye, and The Undertaker was cut from that.
Oof.
Then he got the bright idea to get
no.
back in the ring.
Oh, no.
Get onto the top rope.
He's not going to do this now.
And then go vintage.
I said
He's
the
not
same
going to
thing.
do
I
it.
said the
Shane
same
O'Mac.
thing.
Vintage Shane O'Mac.
And then all of a sudden,
dropping the elbow from the
as soon
top
as he
rope
left the rope,
up
there
to
was
the
this-
announcer's table.
Dude, even JBL was like,
So,
oh!
so the night started explosive. It was
Man.
beyond comprehension.
Dude, Pyro has nothing on that.
And if that's a sign on Monday Night Raw, I can only imagine on WrestleMania.
How much higher is he going to jump from? What
He's
else
going to
is he
jump
gonna
from
do?
the stadium, from the Titantron.
Gosh.
He's
He's going to lift it up.
Actually, no, he's
Jerry
gonna be-
Jones is going to lift him all the way up
I
to
know
the top.
exactly what's going to happen. You know where the entrance is, where the huge WrestleMania everything is?
Yeah.
By the ring, there's going to be a cannon, and Shane McMahon's going to stuff himself in the cannon, and then he's gonna shoot himself out of the cannon and elbow drop Undertaker onto the announcer
No,
table.
talk about a coast to coast. That'd be like a cannonball to Gettysburg.
Fuck the country on that one, bro.
Nuclear warfare.
Then to follow up all that excitement, Zack Ryder came out.
Woo, woo, woo. Hey, man.
So Zack Ryder came
But
out.
we didn't even hear the freaking music.
He had a
to it.
match against Y2J that
Yeah, it was
that
like,
night. But the way that match came about, there was a backstage promo where Y2J was talking to Zack, and he was like, "Oh, you're nothing. You're never going to be a WWE champion."
Slapped the shit out of
Yeah,
him.
he was just, he slapped the crap out of him. And they're like, "All right, well, I'm going to teach you a lesson that you can't do nothing." So Zack Ryder, Y2J started going at it. Then AJ Styles comes out. Now, I'm eating the food, right? I'm eating my food.
Oh, no.
I'm eating my food, right? And then Peck looks at me, he's like, "Bro," and I'm like,
He's like, no
good.
blanket out of nowhere.
No blanket out of nowhere.
Food's too good.
The food was too good.
Okay.
Dude, it was epic. I was like, I heard the music. I was like,
When the wife cooks you some awesome food, that's more important than anything.
shut down the blanket. Hey, blanket, you stay there.
So Y2J was in the commentary section. Granted, there was no table service; they're all standing up.
Mm-hmm.
So in the midst of the match, all of a sudden you hear AJ Styles, Y2 Jackass, and then the crowd gets into it. And that pisses him off. And then Zack Ryder, surprisingly, gets the roll up and gets the win.
Hey, woo, woo, woo.
So I wonder
Ryder, bro.
I wonder how that's going to play into the IC title ladder match. So
With Ryder?
Year of Ryder.
I'm wondering, just because, why did Y2J put
Long
over Zack
Island
Ryder?
IC title.
See what you
See what I did there?
See what you did
My
there.
bad. I'll be here all day.
Then after Zack Ryder and Y2J was Becky Lynch versus Charlotte on a one-on-one singles match. Charlotte was there too, and Sasha Banks was on commentary.
Okay.
So pretty much,
Boston.
yeah, it was overall a good match, but Charlotte did get the win because of Ric Flair interfering, grabbing Becky Lynch's leg.
30's playing the game.
Yep, and then Charlotte got the win with a natural selection. So not a whole lot going on there, but it's shaping up to be a really
It's a
good
little
match.
bit of a hey, she's the champ. Give her the momentum going in, you know. And then just stuff her up the leg like a government bill.
But the thing about Charlotte, now that she's really focused so much on the natural selection being a more go-to move, like, she can get that instantaneous win where Becky Lynch and Sasha still don't have that.
They don't have a secondary
It'll
back.
definitely play.
They don't have a backup plan.
in the match.
Yeah, it's a submission, and of course, while you're going to somebody in submission, somebody can hit a quick move out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They both have similar
match,
submissions. You have the disarmer, and
you know
have
it
the
doesn't matter.
statement.
But you know in
The
triple
heads
threat
up.
match, you
Heads up.
don't have to get pinned to lose the title. Anybody.
So exactly,
That's good.
it should be an interesting
It's
match.
interesting
Yep. Then after that, there was a quick little promo in the backstage. Renee Young started to interview Vince McMahon,
God, she's so hot.
and then
Oh, don't piss
in
off.
the midst,
I know, right?
and then in the midst of the interview, Shane McMahon
Here comes the money.
again.
Why wonder, right?
So basically, they were just talking smack, talking about the built-up anger that Shane McMahon has with
40
Vince.
years. 40 years.
So, no, it was just, they're pretty much just talking smack, and, trying to hype up.
Yeah,
The match.
Add more fuel to that fire.
Yeah.
Not
Then
enough.
originally a match that was set up to be a tag team match between Kane and Big Show and the Social Outcast ended up being a huge promo for the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Because all of a sudden, every member of Social Outcast got in. Then all of a sudden, you see Prince Pretty get in. And all these other contenders get in. But you know what? Big Show and Kane, they swept
Big guys.
clean that ring, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just...
For the simple fact that they both chokeslammed Mark Henry.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
that
fun
was
to
cool.
watch.
That was cool
And then they
because-
both each got one
of the
each two
social
members.
outcasts.
Did you hear
each.
Big Show going? Did you hear Big Show going? One, two, three.
Gotta get the
bot
timing
show.
Yeah.
right. You know what? The whole like weight effect of them going down.
That would have been funny. Go. That would have been cool. I would like that more than one, two, three.
So it kind of begs the question: Is like, is a big man gonna win the Andre the Giant Memorial again this year? So it was a good plug-in. We get to see a little bit about these guys, but who knows? I mean, Cesaro's going to be back. So what if he makes it back into the intergender
Dude,
battle
but he's
royal?
already won it though.
So.
He's already won it though.
Oh yeah, but he's still just to see
What?
him come back. You know he's gonna get a huge pop.
No,
especially there.
A two-time Andre the Giant battle royal.
He'll make top 4.
Here we go.
at
Ready?
least.
Ready?
So.
Can you imagine this? 16-time Andre the Giant battle royal winner
with no single championship ever held.
Have that accolade. Come on. You can woo, you can high, you can he, and you can who. All you want, buddy.
Then after that kind of rolled through, then we saw Triple H come in, dropping a promo for the wannabe main event of WrestleMania because things are being changed around all over the place.
Dude.
According to social media, I don't know if anything is confirmed, but a lot of people talking about that the World Heavyweight Championship match is not the main event. It got bumped down to third before last.
Dude,
so they're talking
the hype
about
of the WrestleMania main event, Triple H and Roman Reigns, is no hype.
Yeah.
It's Boo City.
If anybody is carrying the match, it's Triple H.
Of course.
Triple H is carrying the promos, he's everything. And it's funny because they tried to interview Roman Reigns later on in the show after this promo, and then as soon as Roman Reigns was going to talk, boom, got cut off. You didn't get a word out.
Yeah.
So it was
like,
hilarious.
so how do you feel about the match coming up on Sunday?
Boom. Yeah. So Triple H came out. He's dropping his promo. He's talking about how Roman Reigns is a good athlete, but he was only good enough for 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So that must have hurt.
Honestly, to me, it's kind of seeming like he's like resurfacing what he did to Daniel Bryan a couple years ago. Remember that when he was just like,
It's
B
a
plus,
rehash.
blah blah blah,
It's
blah.
a rehash. Absolutely.
You know, circle, blah blah blah.
18 seconds.
Yeah.
Get on a racetrack.
Yeah.
Keep going, buddy.
Yeah. So after he said that, then Steph grabbed the microphone, kept talking, saying that Triple H is going to remain the champion, and that they're just going to.
My husband's a mountain.
Yeah.
You can't climb it.
So.
Bitch, people have climbed Mount Everest.
So then after that, you hear the infamous music. You hear the ba 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 ba. So Roman Reigns comes out, and they just start going at it. Just start throwing blows at
I'm
each
still
other.
glad that he's coming out of the curtains now.
I am
That's
too.
it. Like,
That's
I'm glad that it's
He has to do it.
It's
standard now.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Let's
man.
keep that. Let's keep that.
So they started beating the crap out of each other, and then Triple H rolls out of the ring and starts walking back, and Brooklyn boos him so hard.
Oh no, not Triple H, Roman Reigns.
No, Roman Reigns.
Like Reigns sucks.
Yeah.
Dude.
So
Brooklyn let him have it.
Oh man.
Brooklyn became Brooklyn.
Dude, you want to talk?
This is a very wonderful episode.
So
Tweet us with that one, buddy. That was a good one.
But I just the only thing I can think about is like, what is the reaction in the WWE officials' office room like?
Especially 6 days away, because they're like, they're sitting there going like, all right, he's been push, and then now all of a sudden it's just like, holy shit!
Yeah,
everything's happening, and that what we didn't want to happen.
Yeah,
he's getting
6
booed.
days, and
we can't have
this bad.
We can't have a champion getting booed and saying you suck, you suck. I mean, yeah, they did it to Kurt Angle because his music perfect for it. But come on.
You know what I'm most afraid of though? I'm afraid of that even if WWE does turn him heel, the crowd's still not gonna like him.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's gotten to the point that
there's no return.
Where he is right now, he's in limbo. He's in the worst possible place he can be for the simple fact that he's got the talent. He's got the look. He's got so much positivity going for him to be that next guy. But because of who we are as fans, being much smarter, knowing what the company wants to do, knowing what they're trying to do, he can't win no matter what. Even if you turn him heel, again, people are like, oh, they turned him heel because we were going to be against him anyway. You know what? I'm still going to be against him.
Yeah, I'm still going to boo him even though I've booed him since day one.
There's no perfect way now to get him out of this. Honestly, the best thing for him might be to take a step back, take a step away, repackage himself, because where he's at right now, I think it's a lose-lose situation.
Dude, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. I mean, I hate to say it, but
it sucks because, I mean, as a performer,
last year,
I
this
think
match was perfect.
He's a phenomenal performer.
Absolutely.
That's
but now it's just like, look, last year, this match would have been perfect.
Well, I actually think that they should have capitalized on the pop he got in Survivor Series 2014.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, not Survivor Series. Royal Rumble
Rumble,
2014.
yeah.
He should have gotten that.
Yeah.
When he owned it.
When he broke Kane's
When he
record.
broke his record, dude, that was awesome.
You knew that was like, all right, he's gonna be the guy. You knew.
Yeah,
he's winning
that guy.
He's gonna win the Royal Rumble next year. You already knew. No matter what.
He's that guy.
You knew he was gonna. You knew he was gonna be something big. But
But I mean, it is what it is for now. So we'll see.
It's funny,
and it's funny because it makes everything so unpredictable now. You know, we know. I mean, out of us three, we all think we know that Roman Reigns is going to win, but in our heads, we're like, "Oh no, we don't want him to win." It's like, oh,
it's kind of like
that's conundrum.
It's kind of like I want. When's the last time you've seen a world heavyweight champion booed? Booed
that badly.
I mean, besides Seth Rollins because he sold out, but he was heel.
Yeah, but
that was part of
the gimmick for him. But going into the match,
well, The Rock,
The Rock,
98
when he turned, when he joined the Authority. That's what. But I'm talking overall,
just because of who was the person.
John Cena.
John Cena. That's the only person, and that's what this is. This is the John Cena syndrome. Like that's what they wanted to do with Roman Reigns, and now they see. Like, the fans are, like, stopping it before it even happens.
I think the Samoan dynasty is over, and it's the beginning of the Samoan curse.
Bro, the Usos.
Kind of like the Madden curse. Yeah, I see where you're going with that one.
Yep.
It's going to be tough.
Going along, the New Day. Clap for your world-famous two-time champs and feel the power!
It's a new day.
Yes, it is. I remember, everybody, to eat your booty-os, booty-os, booty-os. Booty-os. Dude, they make sure you ain't booty.
Did you guys just go Captain Hook on that one? Did you guys just go Captain Hook
on that, bro?
We did, bro.
We went hook on
Rufio? Come on, man.
So the New Day came out, dropped a promo
you might as well
on the
just
League
pull out
of
the
Nations.
Tony the Tiger.
Or the League of Booty, how they call them.
Booty, bro.
So I just love that hook reference, bro. It was awesome. Xavier Woods.
I'm sitting here watching it, and I'm just like, you know, man.
We looked at each other. We were like, did he just really do that?
I was like, dude, did it? I went from here because I hate the freaking New Day to
for now.
Okay, shut up. to. But that's
really
happened.
And it's funny.
And then it kept going.
And then they made a Frosted Flakes reference too.
They're gross.
Because the New Day is and he's in the Bulgarian booty. And then he's like Frosted Flakes, gross,
dude.
It was great. But
like, how can you not like them, bro? I do not like them.
It was hilarious, but
I liked it because my childhood came out of Captain Hook, you know, freaking Robin Williams.
Even more of a reason for you to like them.
Not freaking Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E.
Oh, and then Xavier Woods started playing La Cucaracha with the trombone.
Oh. No. He did own it. I will give him that.
Right in front of Del Rio, too. It was great. It was great.
Awesome.
Hey, you guys should have taken a picture because this is the only time I'm going to laugh at New Day references. I'm just saying.
It was good. But the match of the night between the New Day and League of Nations was Kofi Kingston versus Del Rio. And Kofi Kingston actually was able to pull out a big win against Del Rio using a schoolboy via distraction, of course. But after the match was over, an old school veteran came back only to make a huge announcement.
He made a huge announcement, but he just showed his face.
And we're talking about the coach.
Jonathan Coachman from ESPN. Dude, you were the biggest announcing douchebag. But you know what? Hey, I love it, dude. You came back, except you're with the freaking New Day.
It's gonna grow on you.
Well,
no, it's not. It's not a pimple, bro. I promise you.
What happened is that Jonathan Coachman came out, put in his plug because ESPN will be covering WrestleMania.
That's right.
This weekend and on Sunday leading up to the actual pay-per-view. So they'll be doing live.
He did say something about they were going to be doing live plug-ins throughout the week too, Access, main stage, all that stuff, NXT. But they're doing from Sunday morning's broadcast on ESPN at 9:00. They're going to be
in Dallas
plugs
at the AT&T Stadium
here and there
all day long.
even through the event.
All
Was
day
what
long.
Coachman said.
Yep. So Jonathan Coachman plugged that in. So that's just another big sign on how big WWE. If ESPN is covering WWE, WWE's doing something right.
Yeah. When's the last time ESPN even said anything about WWE until a couple weeks ago? I mean, yeah, Brock Lesnar was on there this morning.
Well, Jonathan Coachman's been covering every Tuesday after Raw, talking to different
and that's what I'm saying.
WWE
Like
superstars.
he's brought in divas, he's brought in Hall of Famers, he's brought in current main roster guys. Like, do you think maybe like that's like it could have been maybe Coach's idea to this is it's not just wrestling and it's entertainment. Like, it's a sports entertainment.
Blending the lines.
Yeah, and that's cool. That's cool because
that's really smart.
It
works.
It's evolution.
Yeah,
like it's coming together.
Synergy.
It's synergy.
Yeah.
Synergizing.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, what really cracked me up about the whole thing was he was like, "The New Day is by far my favorite interview," and he started dancing. He started doing a two-step.
He even
with
threw
that.
out-
He was breaking it down.
Freaking bootios.
Then-
Stop it. You stop it. Now here, I have one side question. Stop it, please. Stop it. I have one side question. One side question. Okay. Seeing as the fabulous Freebirds are getting inducted in the Hall of Fame, right? Now, how does the New Day, since there's three, decide who's wearing the two titles that night? Is it like a rock paper scissors game? Is it like a let's play paper football?
I'm sure they do something on up down down. Do a little bit of a gamer guy.
Yeah, probably. But
shout out to up down down.
Maybe see who's the
and Austin Creed.
Oh man, hilarious, bro.
Maybe see who's like the most flexible because
Big
dude,
back in the car.
he's always wearing it. So I'm wondering, he's just like, bro, y'all can't do a split though.
All right, Biggie, you're in.
You got the one. All right,
Is it between Kofi
me
and-
and you play the trombone. No, you suck.
It's between Kofi and Xavier. Who has the better hair that day? That's how they
Oh,
decide.
touche.
You know who didn't have good hair tonight?
Who's that?
Roman Reigns again, because he got interviewed by Renee Young tonight. Right?
She's so hot, dude. She's so hot.
What ended up happening is in the middle of the interview before, you know what I did there.
Bro, I just said the same thing and I was like, sorry.
So what ended up happening there, back to what I said earlier, that Renee Young was interviewing Roman Reigns, he didn't get a word out, and then Bubba Ray come out, started challenging.
Hey, you want to
Roman
bring
Reigns,
what happened this
talking
time?
smack,
Roman.
and then all of a sudden it became 2-on-1. Then all of a sudden when Roman Reigns had the upper hand,
Did you see the Triple H thing happening?
Triple H.
Did you see that happen?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh.
I mean, I saw that happening. I mean, why not?
Cerebral assassin. Bro.
So-
I was actually hoping for like a 3D, and then Triple H just come out and be like,
A 3D intro pedigree. No, that's impossible. But
Dude, kill somebody.
what? Yeah. Go ahead. Where am I going to go? Okay.
and
I can't grab your arm, so pray to God that you land right.
Yep. So that happened, and then he started slamming. He slammed his head against the WWE title right on his broken nose, and so that was the end of that promo.
That was a good set.
But that just it was, but it also shows you
so much.
how much they're trying to shove Roman Reigns and Triple
Oh
H.
no! But
Trying to give him so much heat.
the best,
Not working at all.
The best part about that whole thing was right after Triple H slammed his face into the title, Roman Reigns, and all of a sudden you just heard, the crowd.
Oh yeah, he was
nuts.
beat into a pulp, and then the crowd was still going.
That's man.
It's like
Roman.
It's like a slink,
Sorry,
dude. Wow.
It's like watching the Titanic sink on purpose.
You know it's gonna happen.
you know it's gonna happen. It really
You
is.
know it's gonna happen. Damn iceberg.
It really is.
Wow. That was a good one. That was a good.
You know who was ice cold tonight though? Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose was ice cold
Oh,
tonight.
cold as ice, cold
So-
shoulder and everything.
So in the following promo, right after that was Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. They came out
Nice one.
to start doing the plug for not the Hell in Cell, but the No Holds Barred Street
Street
Fight
Fight.
nights, right? So Paul Heyman started talking about that Dean Ambrose is hella crazy.
The
that
one in
no matter
2021.
what weapons, and he said weapons because he didn't want to be politically incorrect because apparently you can't use that in WWE TV.
Yeah.
So
he's like, no, they are weapons.
They are weapons to cause bodily harm. And then all of a sudden you hear bam, 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 bam. Dean Ambrose walking out with a huge radio flyer.
Dude, I thought it was funny because at first, you know how he's got
with the Dean Ambrose logo
I
on
was
there.
gonna say, you know, he's got the DA. I was just like, is that a DX? And they just painted it black and red.
So he came out. He started pulling the radio flyer to the ring. Did not even look at Paul
Dude,
or Brock.
Didn't even look up.
No, he
Didn't
just
need
lifted
to.
up the apron, pulled out a crowbar, pulled
Couple
out
pipes.
a pipe, kendo stick,
Well, he threw the kendo stick
Barbie,
away.
a chainsaw, steel steps, puts it right in his thing, closes the apron,
Hey,
walks right back up to the
Dude, he just
rim.
he walked up like they weren't even in the ring. And Brock Lesnar's holding the kendo stick that he's just like, I've already used this before.
I love
Brock
Brock's
Lesnar-
reaction because he's like,
He's just like, we're gonna fight or what? We're gonna
Yeah.
fight, and then all of a sudden, Dean's just like,
I'm good.
I'm good.
I did my shopping. I did my shopping for the day. I'm good.
now you want my shopping spree? Come on down.
Now, one thing that they did tonight is they went from that big tone
Yeah.
to a really low tone, but not.
Balance.
Yeah, they have to. They have to
Oh,
bring the
the
excitement
balance?
and
No,
then
there
bring
was
you
no-
back in. So they had a divas match. So it was Paige against the new version of Emma,
Oh my god.
the heel Emma.
I like it.
So and Emma is now part of what they call Team Bad and Blonde. So
Oh,
not only
yeah.
you have Tamina and you have Naomi, but you have Samurai, Lana, and Emma. So now those are your 5 for that team. So now what they did
You
for
see what's about to happen
WrestleMania, they did a
Somebody.
10 diva tag match for the kickoff show.
But there was only 4. There was only 4 from the other team.
Yeah, so who did they add there?
So what ended up happening there during the match, Emma was fighting. Who was it that she was fighting? She was fighting Paige.
Yeah.
She
It was a good match. That was a good
yeah,
match.
it was a good match. But Emma, got sidetracked, and then Lana came and kicked Paige,
Dude.
distracting Paige, and then Emma came in
Showed
for the win.
athleticism in a tight dress, bro. I'm just saying.
She really did.
Dude.
So yeah, she did a really good
I was hoping
job.
for a lip
I'm
slicker.
really
It didn't
interested in
happen.
seeing Lana's debut match. I think it's just going to be
What's her
good.
moveset going to be then?
It's
Considering
going to be
all that
Brie
athleticism?
Bella's X Factor.
She's a
and-
dancer and a gymnast by
and a
trade,
dropkick.
so
Yeah, some
we'll see.
flexibility, yeah.
But after that happened, all of a sudden this music came out, and it was funny because the crowd was reacting.
Well, before that,
very
like,
mixed.
there was only 4. It was Brie Bella, it was Alicia Fox,
Fox.
and Natalia, and
Paige.
Paige.
And Paige,
So
yeah.
5 on 4,
So then Eva Marie all of a sudden came out of nowhere.
dude. Why?
I don't know.
Wait, how did the crowd react to
It's
that?
funny because on
Oh
Twitter,
my god!
it's funny because on Twitter, everybody was blowing up about that. But I love following Mauro Ronaldo. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He does a lot of one.
Oh, he owns it,
he's,
dude.
He's funny.
He's
But
the
everybody
one-line
kept
king.
asking Mauro Ronaldo, "What do you think of Eva Marie?" And all he could say was, "Yes." Yes. And then he kept retweeting. Then someone said, "Why does Mauro Ronaldo keep answering yes to my questions? It doesn't make sense." And then Mauro Ronaldo retweet
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Oh, that is such an answer that I always use.
Yeah.
Can you do this or do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Okay.
but she was not well received. Again, the Brooklyn crowd did not receive.
Well,
her
when the
well.
music
Big,
hit, it was
big boos.
totally opposite music of what she went out on. Remember a long time,
Yeah.
like what was it, a couple years, 3 years
Yeah.
ago, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just like, bro, what the hell is
I
that?
think they're trying so hard, especially put her in with the Total Divas. Like,
Yeah, and that's dude.
But-
Dude,
but
that's
They're called-
exactly what
they're
Michael
called
Cole
Team
called
Total
them.
Divas.
That's exactly what Michael Cole called them.
Team
Team
Total-
Divas versus Team Bad
Bad
and
and Blonde.
Bad and Blonde.
Yeah.
That was
And,
it.
and,
But you know what though? The way I look at it now, you got 13 solid divas now that are solid performers.
I wouldn't say solid, but okay.
you have 13 divas on the card. They can
12 that can actually perform.
Yes, I was about to say.
You have 13 divas that actually wrestle.
It's not like a starting lineup, and you just have that one guy because he
Let's
can
give
play.
her a chance.
He can play the infield or the outfield, but he can't hit.
Let's
But
give
you
her a
still
chance.
put him in the
All she
lineup.
did to Lana was pull her hair and put her and have Lana take a bump. That's it. But let's see what happens after WrestleMania and see where all these 13 women end up.
Like the revolution thing that Stephanie was
Well,
talking
not
about.
only just a revolution, but I'm just saying that they need to step up that division.
Really
And I
setting
think
the tone for the
That's
Divas
what I'm saying,
division
because
heading out of
that's what I was
WrestleMania.
talking about. Because
Yeah.
remember, Stephanie came out, not too long ago, saying, "Oh, the revolution, this and this and this,"
Yeah.
and then they start to bad, and like Sasha Banks comes up, Becky Lynch comes up, Charlotte comes up.
I think it'll be really interesting on how all these divas will come together and put on a better division, because these divas that you have on the lineup right now, these divas are solid. These divas are athletically way better than 2010, 2009, 2008.
Can I say something? What if they have the Andre the Giant Memorial?
Mm-hmm.
What if they have like a Trish Stratus Memorial?
A
Or
China Memorial.
Oh, dude! How dare you? I was gonna say like Stacey Keebler, Tori Wilson, Dawn Marie, Jackie.
Not Trish Stratus.
Yes.
Or Lita.
Oh, dude, I'm an idiot.
Oh, yeah. No, like you said, this should really help us set the tone for how the Divas division is going to be coming out of WrestleMania.
I think so,
we
too,
know
because
they have plenty of potential still in NXT. That's
Yeah.
So, but it's a good move. It's a good move that they're actually expanding the Divas roster. So
I like it because then you don't have to see the same 3, 4, 5 girls.
It's like just thinking the Divas division is just Charlotte, Becky
Becky
Lynch,
Lynch,
Sasha, and Natty as like the
Natty
technical
and
wrestler.
Naomi, at times.
Yeah, so that's gonna be.
Because Natty's athletic for what she's carrying around. She doesn't look.
Who carries on a lot of weight is Ryback.
Bro,
Tons of weight.
The big guy.
Tons of weight. So tonight, there was a match between Connor from the Ascension and Kalisto.
Because why not?
Just because why not, right?
I'd rather see Michael Cole.
Give Kalisto an easy one. Why not? Blah, 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 right?
Easy win. Connor's pretty big, dude.
Kalisto beat him with the Salino del Sol in under 5 minutes.
We should make a under 5 minute shirt. Like Sheamus.
Victim of Kalisto. So he beat him, and then Ryback came out to confront him. Nothing really physical happened, just that, Ryback was screaming, "Feed me more," and getting in his face. And
Well, I think they
guy.
wanted to do like the whole like size, like strength over weakness kind of thing.
We get it. He has a small penis. It's fine.
Appetizer.
Goldberg. Appetizer,
That's
nice.
Kalisto, bro.
So what'd you call it? Like Calalisto?
Then moving down to a little bit less exciting news. Joan London. You guys remember Joan London?
Oh, less exciting.
Well, I mean,
Dude.
it's not as high
Yeah, actually
impact. It's just
wrestling,
important.
No, it is. It's very
Yeah, but
important.
Joan London, the former host of Good Morning America and Today, she won a battle on breast cancer, and she has been
Shout out to all you
nominated and
survivors.
actually been named the recipient of the Warrior Award. So congratulations to Joan London for that
Dude,
very prestigious
that's a fight in itself, right?
award.
Breast cancer?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
So-
My mom's a survivor, so.
And then we move on to the Hall of Fame, where the Snoop D-O double jizzle
Boom, boom.
got
I feel like we should have like a pump pass going on right here.
But yeah, Snoop Dogg got inducted to the Hall of Fame as a celebrity.
Is he still Snoop Lion though?
I don't know. He keeps changing his first single. His first single. That's actually his first single.
I hate you guys. Testing me on the shit right before the show.
Yes.
Wait till Turby to
But Snoop Dogg has been known to producing some of the funniest moments in WWE history. One of the funniest moments, Chavo Guerrero when he had that confrontation in Hornswoggle pushed him.
Well, he was in the Royal Rumble. Remember when he just showed up? He tried to do the Big Show step over the rope, and he's like, "Shit, this is not as easy as it looks."
So,
he goes, "Nope."
Let me go through it over here. Yeah,
So
that's
that's-
cool. Alright.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
so
it's
he's
cool.
a celebrity wing. Alright.
so that means that the Hall of Fame should be funny because that motherfucker is high all the time.
Can you imagine,
I
like,
can't
when
wait
they
for
walk?
a speech.
What's up, WWE?
Hey,
WWE.
WWE Dizzles.
Yeah.
I'm the Snoop D-O double jizzle, and I'm in the Hall of Fizzle.
Which is why you need to
of
have-
Fame Rizzle.
That's why they need to have Road Dogg induct him.
Oh!
Hey, yo, it's me. It's me.
It's me.
It's the D.O.
Snoop
double
G.
G.
I'm introducing to Snoop D-O double G.
I wouldn't be surprised if it actually happens.
Hanging with the P to the O to the T.
Then after the announcement of Snoop Dogg being inducted, We went back to the regular matches. It was a 6-man tag match.
Okay.
It was Ziggler, Sin Cara, Sami Zayn against Stardust, Miz, and Kevin Owens.
Here we go.
So, pretty much a star-studded match with all the members, except Zack Ryder, for the IC title.
Dude.
So, good match.
Just giving them each their spots, right? Just show them what they can do, basically what they're going to bring into the ladder match heading into WrestleMania.
How is it a good match? The crowd was chanting every person that was not in the ring.
Well, no, the crowd was being eclectic as fuck.
Dude, they went from JBL to Byron Saxton, Michael Cole. Here we go, ready? CM Punk. RVD.
Oh, RVD.
Dude, when they started chanting RVD, I'm like,
Alright, Brooklyn. Alright, Brooklyn.
They even started chanting the Brooklyn Nets basketball players. And I'm like,
wow.
I was like, I thought he got traded a couple weeks ago.
I mean, I don't know what they were saying. I saw a solid match. Except
for Kevin Owens being a little bitch in the corner the whole time.
Don't hate Kevin Owens.
Oh, come on.
You just hate him because he's fat. Stop hating.
Don't be fattest.
Some people are fattest.
I love fat people.
He's saving himself for the
Sound like Donald Trump. Bro. I love fat people. Believe me.
They're amazing people. They're
really good people. No, that is not a political. Dude, that is not a political plug. Please.
We do not endorse Donald Trump. No.
No politics here. We don't do politics.
No, but the coolest thing for me of the match is because, my whole thing about Kevin Owens, I mean, it's KO Mania. I mean, come on, dude. He's standing there and he's telling Stardust to tag Miz after Miz just took a monster super kick in the face, and then Stardust is like, all right, tags him. Miz comes in, he goes, dude, I just got my teeth knocked out, dude. And then we all know about the chiclets, right? Yeah, it's notorious for that. But then at the very end of the match, I thought it was great that Stardust and Miz pulled a Kevin Owens and drop off the ring and walk out and say,
Kevin Owens is playing psychological warfare with
psychological
these guys, bro.
Well, judging by some of the
why
things
does he need to be tagging up with these fools?
Judging by
he
some
does
of
not need to be tagging with these fools.
Well, I mean, they're about to go in. They're about to go in a very, very destructive match.
It's psychological warfare.
I don't know if anybody knows about ladder matches, but they are not the easiest on the body. I mean, just ask Joey Mercury. Just ask.
As a matter of fact, today,
dude, I was just
today. So on Twitter, there was this guy. He was at WWE Extreme, by the way. He went ahead and posted some ROH footage of Kevin Owens, and he was under Kevin Steen. And he did a pop-up powerbomb between. There was 2 ladders here, and then 2 ladders right in between. He did a pop-up powerbomb on that. The guy landed on his coccyx on the lower back. No. So that's not the worst. There was another one that he posted up. Remember that power driver that he does? That he grabs him
the scoop, like the cradle power driver
on the ladders. From
he was standing on a second ladder. It was like a table ladder. It was like a table like this.
Power bomb style. Got him, hooked him up on that power driver.
It was like this. Boom, boom, tiered up, like they stacked 2 tables up.
Bro, it was nasty. So
I felt no, and then it got us talking. Who would be willing to take something like that? Of the 6 other guys. Because we know Owens is going to be the deliverer.
Yeah. I think all of them are able to take it, except probably Dolph Ziggler.
I think
Dolph Ziggler would be the one who takes it.
Because they'll protect Sammy because he just came off the end.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd say Sammy. Yeah, that too.
I think Dolph be him or Stardust are going to take it.
I was thinking Zack Ryder because, I mean, he could be he could be kind of disposable, but
Zack Ryder could walk out.
But that's what I'm saying. At the same time, Long Island IC title.
He's always getting injured anyway. Just take him out.
Hey man, you want to go back home? You want to go back home? You want to go to Cozumel?
Want to go back to Mexico?
Do you want to go back to Cozumel? Go ahead, man. Go.
Speaking of taking things back home, we ended up the night with the Authority. So the Authority came out for the second time. So it was a repeat of the 9 o'clock hour promo. So Stephanie this time was the one doing most of the talking. Dude. So she came out bragging about her accomplishment and Tripp's accomplishments. And that they were going to crush Roman Reigns' dream. Saying that they'll keep the WWE Championship and they're not going anywhere because their Shane's not going to win. So Roman Reigns again comes out
Well,
and
kind of like
interrupts.
limped out.
He did limp out, didn't
You know
he?
what I'm saying?
So
Yeah, he
playing
did limp out.
to the injury.
Well,
Yeah.
he beat up, yeah.
Yeah, so he came out, he limped out. Then all of a sudden they started brawling again.
Yeah.
And then this time,
That's a
Stephanie
barricade.
McMahon called out a bunch of superstars. The superstars
Oh,
trying to
dude,
separate
like half
them.
the roster.
Stardust,
So-
everybody came out.
Half
Again-
the roster.
Again, trying to hype up this match, which I don't think is going to go as planned. But I could be wrong. I'm known to be wrong. But they're trying to hype up this match, bringing out all the superstars, trying to separate them. It just doesn't seem like it's
It's not
organic.
there. It's not there.
It seems forced. It seems
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
is so. If they would have ended it with something between Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose, the whole roof of the place would have just gone off
Yeah.
at the end. But they're putting so much into trying to make something out of Roman Reigns and Triple H. It seems so
It's
forced.
like a conversation.
And when you try so hard, the smart crowd, like in Brooklyn, like in Philly, those
Oh,
smart
yeah.
crowds are not going to have it at all.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, it's like a conversation that you don't want to have with an in-law, but you have to. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, so how's your turkey? You know what I mean?
How's your turkey?
How's your turkey doing? You know what I mean? Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're there. Like, WrestleMania is like a big event. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we just had
What
Easter.
I
and
found
whatever.
funny about the very ending was that after Roman Reigns had beat the crap out of a bunch of superstars, the crowd was still saying, "You still suck. You still suck."
Again, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
Oh,
When's the last time you've seen going into a heavyweight title match that the person who is on paper going to win getting booed so heavily, dude?
It just shows how
Smart we are.
how the fans have changed so much.
I guess
We
I
are
don't-
so much smarter
Honestly,
than
I
we used
don't
to be.
think you can call a lot of people. Everyone's a fan. We're fans. Everybody, you guys are fans. Everybody's fans. But it's to the point where, like, it's more like we're enthusiasts because we've seen the turns. We've seen how the turns get led up to. You know, like that's where I was going with that. I mean, like
It's like, just break it down. I feel like there's kind of like three levels of fans. There's a casual fan, people they just happen to watch
They
it.
flip through the channels. Ooh, divas.
There's marks who've been watching for a very long time, like they've kind of grown up with it, they're watching, and then there's smarts,
There's
smarts,
us.
like smart marks,
There's us.
people that not only have the past, have the present, but we look into even more detail, look at more behind the scenes stuff, look at the dirt sheets, everything going on. I think the fans now are getting a lot more towards that area now because all the kids that were buying the John Cena stuff years
They're
ago
grown up.
are now older. Now they're the ones being more drawn to a Dean Ambrose.
Yeah,
They're being
because
more
he's
drawn
a-
to a Seth Rollins.
He's a dangerous dude.
More
like-
towards the anti-hero as opposed to the baby face. So
Yeah.
because of how much smarter they're getting, it's to
It's a
the point.
generational thing. I mean,
Not many people like.
It happened between the 80s and 90s, and we're
Happened in
seeing,
the
and
Attitude Era.
we're going to see it again.
Yeah.
And I think this WrestleMania is going to establish that
Generation
next
again.
era.
Okay.
I
I can totally see it
Yeah.
because I mean, shit. We just saw Shane McMahon at the beginning of the show jump up.
Yeah.
We just had a
He's
deja
40!
a flashback to the Attitude Era.
Yeah, you know, like dude was falling off Titantrons, you know, in the Attitude Era, like jumping off freaking, you know.
Don't be surprised if he jumps up from the very top of the stadium.
Getting thrown through glass
Through a
planes on the side of the ramp.
Shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house.
All right, so how many koozies?
It's just so many spots with Roman Reigns. It kind of.
It blended together. I'm gonna say 7.
You got a 7?
No, yeah, 7. Yeah, I'll go with 7. I was gonna say 6, but you know, because of the
The way it started.
dude.
You put it on such
That
a
was
high
through the
mantle.
roof, dude. Honestly, the start 12. I mean, I know we don't have 12 koozies, but damn, that was
So they, at least with this,
Monumental.
it started at a 10, so it could only kind of go down. It's like, are they going to maintain it? So I would actually.
I was
agree.
hoping that
I'll
they
go
would
around
have kept
7.
the 10. I knew they weren't, but yeah,
I'll
7.
go around 7.
We'll make it a triple. I'm going to give it a 7.
Whoa, we're playing lottery
7,
on Wednesday.
7.
Woo, woo, woo.
Jackpot right here, baby.
if you don't see us at WrestleMania, we gonna that. You know?
Now, I'm dying to know what this
Oh,
person has
bro.
to say about tonight's Raw, and that is the one and only Randy
Randy.
Orton with his Raw rant. And
Did he-
you
did he-
keep listening, so
Did I miss?
I think
Does he drive here?
I think our viewers are starting to catch along.
Does he drive here?
All right, so we're gonna go with
WrestleMania.
we're gonna go to the Raw roundup. We'll be right back. All right, guys, check you out.
First off, I want to start off with, why in the hell is Chris Jericho being such a bitch? Like, he's just going from Y2J to Y2 Babe. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Speaking of Babe, hey, I thought we was going to have a Divas Revolution, man. And then they do this 6-woman tag team match and bring out Eva Marie? Bro, I would rather have seen Nia Jax, Bailey. Hell, even Renee Young could have came out there and just started talking and been just better than a goddamn Eva Marie. Shit, that's like Stephanie McMahon ruining Triple H's phenomenal, fantastic promo when she just opens her mouth and y'all like my husband. Fuck you, Jesus Christ. And then, but hey, even though no one likes him, Roman Reigns came out and he did whoop that ass. But then, when the hell did the Dudley Boys just turn to little bitches? They go from dropping the tables to helping out Triple H. I thought y'all hated the Authority, but whatever. You know, Kane, Big Show. How many times y'all gonna do that? Who the hell's gonna win who the hell's gonna win the Andre the Giant match? It sure as hell ain't gonna be one of y'all. They gonna let them one of them little niggas just win it. Just get that shit out of the way. R-Truth or something. You know what I mean? Speaking of the Golden Truth, I'm just saying. But hey, my biggest thing is Shane McMahon asking for some change. You know what needs to change is Undertaker needs to finally get his ass up in Vince McMahon's face and say, motherfucker, I ain't your goddamn puppet. I'm just gonna whoop your ass, whoop your son's ass, and stay in the goddamn ring. I'm out.
All right, guys, so that was the Raw Rant with Ranty Orton. So, it is finally time for the WWE Trivia and Dream Bookings with Rico.
We let that fire yet?
That's right.
That's how I was just gonna bring a lighter.
We didn't get approved by the fire marshal, bro. We can't do that.
Damn it.
All right, so if you
What do
guys
you have stored in for us tonight?
If you guys haven't been watching, you know you should. Well, you should know I like to do a little bit of themes when it comes to trivia. So with yesterday, Sunday being Easter,
Oh, the bunny shit.
it's an Easter themed one. So when you think of Easter, you think about a death and a revival.
Mm-hmm.
So this theme is the deaths and revivals of the Undertaker.
Oh.
Ooh,
Heading into
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. All right. So this is about storylines in which he disappeared and he returned, that kind of thing. So Easter, see what I did there. All right. So Undertaker's first loss in a casket match came at the 1994 Royal Rumble, being for the WWF title. Who did he fail to win the title from? 1994.
Sid Vicious.
Incorrect.
Yokozuna.
That is correct.
Oh, nice.
Back on a little cup.
Fun fact, he was written off, like that's why they had a casket match, because he was actually recovering from a back injury.
Oh.
So they gave him a few months off. So upon his return, he faced a different Undertaker. Ted DiBiase had his own Undertaker. They actually wound up fighting at SummerSlam of 1994.
The Undertaker versus Undertaker match, yeah.
Who portrayed the Underfaker?
Underfaker. I like how you did that. I like what you did there.
The Underfaker.
Is it on me?
Mr. Peck. You can either give me his name or his new nickname when he came back.
Okay.
Because he wound up leaving.
You want to being somebody else?
Yeah.
Was it Kane? It wasn't Isaac Yankem. I want to say Sid Vicious. I really do because it's no. Damn it. Yeah. I was wrong, wasn't it? Because you looked away.
And okay, was it?
Was it Kane before he was Kane?
No.
No?
Prime time, Brian Lee.
Oh, wow.
Was it really?
Chains, yeah.
From the DOA.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Brian Lee portrayed the Underfaker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pulled it off, dude.
Yeah,
because when he first came in, he had the long hair. God.
Yep. And then he wound up coming back in 1997
With
as
bald
Chains.
head.
Yeah.
Riding a motorcycle to the DOA. Oh, God.
A bonus question. So upon the return of The Undertaker, he actually got a rematch against Yokozuna at 1994 Survivor Series. Who was the special guest enforcer for that match?
Jim Cornette.
Incorrect.
No, it wasn't.
That was 94,
I see
right?
him right
Yeah.
now. God damn it. You're stupid.
Special guest enforcer. Bret Hart?
It is rumored that this man was bitten by a poisonous snake.
I hate you.
Jake the Snake
And in
Roberts?
7 days, the snake died.
I hate you.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris?
I was looking right at it too. As soon
I
as
like how you
said
got
it,
that from Expendables 3.
Dude, that was a great setup for that.
Chuck Norris was
Dude,
a special
you know,
guest.
like you saw me get mad. I was just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I just like,
Did you know that Chuck Norris peed into a truck and that truck turned into Optimus Prime?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
dude, the whole world is scared of Chuck Norris. Okay.
And since you guys were bringing up Kane, I put as
I thought you were gonna be like Chuck Norris. I was like,
Shit,
shit,
Chuck Norris. No, just because you guys brought up Kane, I actually added this as a bonus question. During his storyline feud with Kane, who just been introduced as Undertaker's brother, who was Taker's opponent in the casket match for the WWF title at the 1998 Royal Rumble, when Kane actually came out and ripped off the cage?
No, Kane came. No, hold time out. Hold on. Kane came out in '97. Bad Blood. Hell in a Cell.
got it, dog. I
Oh, sorry, yeah, correct. He debuted at the Hell in a Cell match and Bad Blood, correct.
Casket match, right?
But who's in the casket match that he interfered with?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the
No?
Rattlesnake. No,
He
it
did
was
interfere in a casket.
Yeah,
he did.
It was a buried
Buried
alive,
Alive match.
Buried alive.
Yes.
Yes.
the casket match was against oh
Shawn Michaels.
no, yeah, because I was like, up his back.
Yep.
Yeah, because when he threw him over,
You gotta
Michaels
second this.
Michaels
Yeah.
landed wrong, and then that was when he kind of like went on his downfall. You know, from DX, took a couple years off, and then came back and did the whole
That's correct. He
feud.
won a breaking was like
He was
first,
like-
second vertebrae.
Yeah, like
James the third.
L1, 2, and 3.
Three,
Dude,
well,
like
it
he
was,
went, he was all jacked up.
Yeah, the fun fact was that Kane debuted during Hell in a Cell in your house, Bad Blood, which you got. Good job. You get points for that one.
Hey man,
You get a point for
Dude,
saying
that-
the exact same thing that I put in my fun
dude,
fact.
that was my dude, that was one of my favorite matches of all time because you know me, I'm a huge Shawn Michaels fan.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I mean, Hell in a Cell.
All right.
Going back to his yard.
So going
Anyway,
back to
sorry.
the births and to deaths and revivals of The Undertaker. So The Undertaker took a hiatus a bit after the corporate ministry storyline. He was reborn as the American Badass.
Came out the Kid Rock song.
In which match in 2007's Judgment Day pay-per-view did he return? He came back in the middle of a match. What match was it and who was in it? It was for the WWF title, by the way.
2007? Or 2001?
2000.
2000.
Judgment Day.
So Brock Lesnar wasn't there yet. No. It was shit.
Triple H. It was a Triple H versus...
Triple H and Batista. No.
Mm-mm.
Triple H and come on, focus here.
Triple H, Kurt Angle.
No. Kurt Angle was 2002. Triple
Triple
H
H and
Stone Cold?
come on, buddy. No. Similar.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Triple H and The Rock, okay.
what match was it?
What kind of match was it?
Mhm.
Oh, shit. Was it
Oh,
like
it was
a
a-
match?
No, it was the Last Man Standing.
It was an Iron Man match for the WWF title.
Oh, because that was when they started doing like the pins versus pins match. Because remember at the Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, it was whoever pinned, before the end. Because they didn't do the whole tally shit.
This one, this one was
That was
actually
when they started
counted
the tally thing.
with Shawn Michaels as guest referee. They were tied 5-5.
Yeah.
When Undertaker came back and he wound up interfering in the match, he tombstone Triple H, I believe, and Shawn Michaels.
And last
Shawn
ride.
Michaels called it. Yeah,
And gave what's his name the last ride.
yeah.
You know what? I actually watched
You
that.
just watched that,
I
didn't you?
watched that about 3 weeks ago.
Doesn't it suck, dude? Like when
So
you
Triple
watch
H wanted to
something,
win
like
the
you
match
watch
because
something,
of
you're
DQ.
just like,
I
oh, this is
just
so
watched
epic,
that.
and then you forget, dude.
God.
So,
Welcome to my life. I forgot what I ate for breakfast this morning.
so speaking of the American Badass, he was finally put to rest when he lost to Vince McMahon in a Buried Alive match in the 2003 Survivor Series. Who helped him win?
Kane.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Because that was when he dumped the whole freaking
The whole
tractor.
truck with
The whole
the
tractor
gate
full,
and the whole
yeah.
thing fell down.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so with that rivalry now with Kane, The Undertaker returned from where he came from, and he hinted his return during the 2004 Royal Rumble in order to distract Kane. Who eliminated Kane after the distraction?
Oh, that was 2004, right?
2004.
That was
Eddie Guerrero.
ooh. I don't even know.
That's a good
Eddie,
guess.
Eddie Guerrero was in the main event then.
2000. Oh, he was.
Yeah,
You're
he was
right.
the title holder.
2004 Royal Rumble.
It was a little dude.
Rumble?
Little dude. It was a little dude.
Oh,
God damn it.
5. This way.
Chris Benoit. Oh, okay. I
2.
give up.
1.
Godfather.
Booker T.
You saw it. I gave the hint the whole time.
You did. I was even. But every time I look down, you're like, oh.
5. I was trying to help you out.
No, you're like
Booker T.
5, 4.
I was going to.
Booker T
I
goes
just can't do a spin around.
5 times. 5 times. Dude, I like Booker T's dreads. I like Booker T's dreads, man. How heavy do you think Booker T's dreads are? Sorry to go away from it.
I'm sure they add another 30 pounds to his head.
Dude, because you always see him, he's always walking like
Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. Speaking of Shucky Ducky Quack Quack, who was
Hashtag segue.
Dude, we need to get like a little light.
So yeah, right. Just in the thing there. Who was Randy Orton's tag team partner that helped him set the casket on fire during his match with The Undertaker at the 2005 No Mercy? Don't
Batista.
answer. That was actually
Who was Undertaker's tag team partner?
who was Randy Orton's tag team partner?
Oh, Randy Orton.
It was a handicap casket match
Shit.
at the 2005 No
You
Mercy.
said don't
match.
answer.
Yeah, but you got it wrong anyway.
I know, but
Yeah.
Fuck.
John Cena?
No. You want to try again one more time?
No, I lost. Go.
Bob Orton's.
So
Bob
pissed.
Orton.
So
mad, dude. I was
Who's
like,
that?
my bad.
That's what I was like. That's what I'm saying. Don't answer. Like that question
You
should
shut your
not
mouth.
be
You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
So after he was set on fire, Undertaker returned at the 2006 Royal Rumble to challenge the then World Heavyweight Champion, because this is when the titles were
That one
split.
had to split, yep.
Who did he challenge for?
2006, right?
2006. This is the last question. There's so many questions I could ask about Undertaker
Who
dying
did he
reborn,
challenge
being
in
reborn. So
2006?
2006.
Batista.
No.
No?
Damn, I was gonna say that because Batista. Yeah, it was Kurt Angle.
It was Kurt Angle.
Right?
Yeah, he came. Yeah,
Kurt Angle with hair.
Kurt Angle had just beaten Mark Henry,
With
so
hair.
he was celebrating, and
With-
that's when Undertaker came back out.
With hair.
Yeah, before he had
He had the bald ass.
the hair was so
Friggin'
bad.
Don't hang
veins
on.
when he was so mad.
Don't hang on.
No, dude. I'm not hating. You owned it. I just happen to own it too.
So there you go. That was the Easter trip, the Easter edition trivia.
There was no eggs in that one, buddy.
I think you guys would like that Death and Revival. You guys didn't see that coming, man.
Yeah.
Undertaker died and
Well,
then he
when you-
returned,
well,
bro.
when you
You know, it's funny because I saw a meme that I posted earlier on Twitter and on Instagram, and it was Jesus making a call to God. And he's like, hey, yo, God, we got to cut this Easter thing early because WrestleMania is next Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's pretty much it for us tonight, guys. I'm Jose.
And I'm Rico.
And I'm Peck.
And make sure you guys follow us on social media, Ricans of Wrestling, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Leave us a comment. Let us know again about your top 16 WWE champions of all time. These two assholes are talking. I don't know why, but whatever. They're talking between themselves. But that's pretty much it. So, hasta la próxima vez. Nos vemos.
Y fuera!
Hasta viernes.
Don't forget, we got a prediction show coming this week.
That's what we were talking
about. Put your predictions down below in the comments section.
Let us know,
We want to
guys.
see, because it's going to be